Pastor Terry here with our Church at Home update for this week. We've been each week giving a video update, and as we continue our series on Church at Home for the holidays with the subtitle, Everyone Needs a Little Joy Right Now, and isn't that the truth? We could all use some joy, and the good news is that Christmas brings that joy no matter what our circumstances are, because God is with us. And so for the last few weeks, 2 weeks ago I preached on God with us in surrender. Last week, Pastor Scott preached on God with us in suffering. And this week's message from Pastor Chip is God with us through his presence as part of our Church at Home. And each week we have been giving Church at Home homework, and we have a bad association with homework sometimes, but as we've been saying through this series, the earliest church, met in homes. And so we have this opportunity during this time to remember that, to live that out. And so the Church at Homework this week is experiencing God, the presence of God, presence CE versus presence TS. Christmas is a time of focusing on giving gifts, and that's a wonderful tradition. And I love giving gifts, especially to our grandkids, and it's just so fun to see them open them. But God invites us, as he's given his presence to us in the incarnation, in being God with us, pitching his tent among us, the Word made flesh, that we want to share our generosity with God. And so the challenge, the homework this week, is to spend some time talking to God, talking with your family about why you give, about what you plan to give to our Christmas offering this year, and how to, really honor God through generosity, that God so loved the world that he gave. So what's our response to that? This isn't a shakedown or, God needs your money, but we need to give. And through that giving, and as you give to Garfield Memorial Church all year round, but especially at Christmas time when so much of what fuels our mission comes in, it's an opportunity to contribute to ministries that go on all year round. But this Christmas, we've been very excited that as we reach our goal for the Christmas offering, the overflow of that will spill into the Kids Can Thrive Arc Relief Fund. And this is a fund designed in partnership with the South Euclid Lyndhurst Schools to create a fund that will help families in need, that they become aware of, that there aren't other resources to help with. This fund has been seeded generously with a starting of $15,000, but what you give this Christmas will spill into that, and we'll be able to increase that fund and help so many families that may be facing homelessness or other hardships that there's not other resources to help with. So we hope you'll do that. But so Church at Home is to talk with one another, talk with if you have kids, talk with God. Why do you give? What do you plan to give this year? And how has God been so generous to you? So spend some time in conversation over a meal, or as you're sitting around, as you're praying, to talk about that. So we invite you to do that. That's your Church at Homework. You can find a little more detail on that if you go to our Church at Home page, just on our website here, and you'll see it on this page. Or if you're watching this somewhere else, just go to garfieldchurch.org and click on the banner at top that says Church at Home. A reminder that we also have many opportunities to worship coming up. On December 23rd, we're having a quiet Christmas at home. This will be a Zoom gathering with Pastor Chip and I and Pastor Kurt, who'll be sharing some devotions. And if you've been feeling a little blue this season, and who hasn't, it's just a time to gather and spend time in devotion and prayer. And then Christmas Eve, there's 2 drive-in services at 7 and 8:30. All our online options, Heritage Christmas Eve and Mosaic Christmas Eve, and also at 4 o'clock, a Kids Space Christmas Eve, and 11 o'clock devotion with Chip and Terry Freed. There's just so much, and on Christmas Day, you can join Pastor Chip and his wife Terry. They'll have a short devotion on YouTube and Facebook. So all that's on the website if you go to the Christmas page, and you can find more details there. So hope to see you very soon, and remember your Church at Homework, and we look forward to Christmas, where the light that shines in the darkness, that the darkness cannot overcome, bursts into the world with great celebration, as we'll sing Joy to the World. See you soon.